Yeah, yeah, let's see the light everywhere. Oh, really? Yeah, it seems like I got signed out in a bunch of places. So, Gideon, on it. Ja, så tänkte jag. Yeah, so it seems like I got signed out of a bunch of places. Why? Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out this later. Alright, let's do our intro. Then I got signed out a lot of places. Things are not loading correctly. And other things, no, you need to sign in to look at this page. Alright, anyway, here's our intro. Alright, if you want to support me, please go to my Patreon if you want to support me. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I am back. It's now 8 o'clock in the morning. Now here's the thing, tomorrow there's gonna be no stream tomorrow because Monday, I have to do my lease renewal on my apartment, and I've also got an apartment inspection to make sure everything's all okay and I'm taking care of the place and the place is up to code and all that stuff. But kind of looking at my paperwork that I just got yesterday. Wow, I've been here 11 years. Like I said, I didn't realize the time had gone by that fast because to me, it was like yesterday, me and my ex was together, me and my ex kind of was getting into it. I was already working at the YMCA at the night man, the so-called term laundry boy. Yeah, that's where laundry boy actually got started. Where, I was working as a laundry boy at the YMCA. I was also like a janitor at the YMCA. And then when I go to Udaders, I would go to these, clubs and watch the dancing girls do their thing on the stages, that and all, and they'll be like, stripping themselves, and I was like, I got the laundry basket, I'm ready to clean your clothes for you, but you got to date me for the night if you want me to clean your dress outfit. And that's where laundry boy actually got started. But, like I said, as of yesterday. Oh, hi, Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, you kind of look at it. Alright, so let me sign in. Like I said, for some reason, a lot of places I signed out of. So let me sign in everywhere. Now I know it shows on my Facebook. Alright, Facebook, why are you not doing your thing? No, do what I need. Events? No. I don't like it. Any other time I go to Facebook, it pops up, you moved in on this day, but now I'm trying to get it to kick in. But any other time you go to Facebook, it pops up. Personal details? Alright, how you get to see the thing to kick? I like it any other time it pops up. I go to Facebook, but today it's not kicking in. Alright, here it is, finally. So, yep, this is my Facebook. And like I said, to me, it seemed like it was yesterday that me and my ex got into it. I was already working at the YMCA as a janitor, laundry boy, because I took care of their laundry. I was also working there, as a night man, just everything else and all. And like I said, we got into it, just everything else. So I basically, moved to my ex, let my ex, stayed with my best friend here. After all this time, she always had a thing to my best friend, just everything else, and started to divorce me and go marry him, just everything else and all. But like I said, anytime I go to Facebook, it shows this picture right here. It shows this picture. On this day, you moved in this place. And like I said, that's 11 years ago. Yeah. So my new home. Created. Okay, so it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing it. Any other time I go into Facebook, it pops up this picture, and it says, on this day you moved in, this, that, and all, which is basically 2015. So it's now 2026, so... Like I said, I don't know why it's not showing it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing. Not on the reel, because for some reason it wouldn't get saved on the reel. Mm, yeah, I don't know why it's not showing. Excuse me. Alright, so here's the other album. And as you can see, yep, you can see, like right there, I'm losing in, just everything else and all. And as you can see, yeah, there's my, streaming computer, just everything else and all. Which, like I said, my ex allowed me to keep and take with me. So I took my POG game streamer and the HT, 912, which I still had sitting. I still had sitting practically right here in the bedroom. So, but yep, my POG HT9 in an Kate 912 case. There's the inside of it. There's the inside. And now it's the streaming PC. Yeah, why is it acting up? Oh, I don't have the game one. I have the streaming one, which as you can see right there. Because it needs moving into this place, this, that, and all, getting a little, like, kind of down payment for it. And then there's where I basically took out the, I don't know when you first got that place. Yep, yep. And like I said, I got a little down payment, did everything else and all, had some money left over. And again, like I said, my aunt passed away last year. Bless her heart. Like I said, she was sick and tired of my ex's BS and my ex's, game, did everything else and all. So, my aunt came down to Maryland, picked me up, brought me over to her place. Basically helped me with the down payment, this, that, and all, plus gave me basically $1,000 to, get things going again. So yeah, thanks to my ex giving me my aunt giving me $1,000. So like I said, yeah. But as of, like I said, Monday, yep, I'm going into my lease renewal, this, that, and all. Sometime Monday, they're coming in to inspect the apartment. And as you'll see right here, if you'll notice the bed there, yeah, this is my old bedroom, this, everything else, because me and my ex was getting into it so much that I basically moved into the guest room, this, that, and all. So, this PC here, yep, as you can see, yep, this is my old guest room. There's my 912, which my ex lets out of let me keep and take with me in the POG game recorder that she allowed me to take with me. That was right before I moved to Iowa. Yeah, that's true, Aaron, that's true. But now, as you can see, yep, this is my basically my old bedroom, this, everything else, and all. And then I'd go to work at the YMCA as a night man, laundry boy, janitor, this, everything else. But we was getting into it so much, and then she finally admitted that she was, in love with my best friend, and even though I was not getting nothing, he was going getting it all, this, everything else. But at the same time, Tommy, bless his heart, he understood my situation because he knew that disabled people had a very hard time finding love and dealing with somebody and having sex with somebody. So Tony, like I said, we used to share her, we used to do things with her together, this, everything else. That's why, a lot of these other places I'm open-minded because I'm disabled. There's no way in the world I can be, Tom Cruise and scoot some girl out there feet and be like a Tom Cruise and wine and dine and please them and then end up in bed with them because I'm not no Tom Cruise. I'm disabled. So Tony, he understood that, just everything else and all, and he tried very hard to, keep it going, just everything else and all. But at the same time, nope, she finally kicked me to the curb, just everything else and all. Then the YMCA, who said at the time, it was known as the Nin Shelter at the Hagerstown place. If you was having problems, this, that, and all, yes, I was the one person that you would be dealing with. I was the night man. I was also in control of the Nin Shelter upstairs. Now, most YMCA, the Nin Shelter, or to the girls, which is called the GNCA, which is to the girls, most of them are in the basement. This the YMCA in Hagerstown was one of the old buildings that basically got put together back in the 1930s. So the Nin Shelter was upstairs, up on the top floor get everything else and all. So yeah, I was the person that you dealt with and hung with, this, that, and all. And like I said, to me, it was like yesterday. We finally got into it. I was finally done. I finally told Tawny, yeah, you can go out and marry the slut, this, everything else. She's a proud slut. She works at Walmart. She works at an adult toy store. So, I was done with her, this, everything else and all. So, yeah, sure enough, after I moved into the YMCA and started living, working, and doing things at the YMCA, yeah, after we got our Duncan radio out in the game, Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause I'm kind of doing now. Question, Aaron. Have you done the new story yet? Aaron? Alright, let's see what our others are today. As a crystal entity, Undine shits, Dyson, and dots on the ground. So, well, Aaron is running to the Dunkin' Donuts. No, okay. Well, if you want, if you want to team up with that and all, we can go through it together. You're way behind. Honestly, because of being Star Trek, it'll probably kick in and, make you do it as you sign in. Because like I said, Aaron, you and I have played Elite Force. Yes, the Cryptic Studio people have gone out of their way. And yeah, I know I keep wanting to, show Elite Force, just that and all, because I actually had a copy of it, just everything else and all. But it's through GOG. And thank God GOG had made it to where, even though Elite Force was basically an XP game, but it was basically also part of DOS, so you had to have the old DOS/XP just to play the game, because, like I said, Windows 10, no, it didn't want to work too well. But through GOG, you should be able to download it, play it. But like I said, the Cryptic Studio people, yeah, the Canarians that you fight in Elite Force, yeah, they really went out of their way to, show it off, this, that, and all. And if you remember the Stooks parts, yes, in the new game, there's 3 places where I literally jumped out of my chair because how, I got spooked basically. I jumped out of my chair because of the surprise. And that's what they sound like when they attack you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do my endeavors while Aaron is running to Dunkin' Donuts to get his morning coffee and morning donuts. So, alright, so you gotta do the crystal entity, Undine shits, kill Undines in the battle zone area and off. Alright, so I'm right here, so. And also, Aaron, if you're watching the stream, because on the join trail, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a join trail, you'll get extra dialogue because you're a join trail. Because on the join trail, you will see extra dialogue. You will see extra dialogue for it. Alright, so we've got... Alright, so they're at the very, very end. But now, like I said, I'm surprised. Like I said, Thursday, the landlord knocked on my door and said, hey, Monday, you got your lease coming up, this, that, and all. Yeah, definitely get Star Trek patching. Because like I said, there was a bug where people was doing the mission, but not getting where, yeah, they would do it, but then they wouldn't get that they completed it. So yeah, there is a bug where you do the mission, but guess what, it doesn't complete for some reason. So you do need that patch. But yeah, like I said, the Cryptic Studio people, they really went out of their way. And I know Dino says it's a dead game. Go play another game that's got life, and I'm glad I'm still here. Dreadnoughty. And, wow, really?
planet killers have been revealed. Make your way to their locations.
Alright, Captain, that's good.
Planet killers are now active. We have 10 minutes to destroy as many as possible.
But then after you do it, it would show that you didn't complete it, even though you did it. So yeah, you definitely need it.
The planet killer is invulnerable. Use the Romulan singularity to destroy its shielding.
And also for Star Wars, yeah, we might be getting the storyline. So we might be, you know, 'cause right now I'm the thirst status, I'm not the scriber. Now, here's the thing, if you can't get this thing go back, look, a DOS ship back and it can go back. So yeah, if you can't get the shields down, yeah, check back here. There's a dog sitting back here, making that little, bottle or circle or whatever, go back. Like I said, it's, Doddle's not coming down. Yep, there he is, right there. To stay to the edge, thank you for staying to the edge. Like I said, I'm doing an SSI check. So, and you can see right there, one came back. Well, luckily on the 9th field kind of took it out. Oh, I need to... So yeah, like I said, if you can't get the fourth field to come down, yeah, look back here. There's probably a DOS ship back here.
The protective bubble is down. Go after the planet killer.
Where's the game? Is it the one that Dino was sharing? I might have seen it. But Dino was trying to share a new Star Trek game. And then there's Starfleet Command, but that's a mobile game.
The planet killer has been destroyed.
We'll get rid of all this junk again. Okay, batteries can't right down. Alright, so we gotta do that on the ground and the crystal antidote. But now the one that Dino was sharing last month, yeah, I've seen it, I've not played it. And then just to let you know, Aaron, the other stuff, Star Wars and Star Trek, I am going to be splitting them. So I'm going to be making Udadars its own Patreon page doing everything. The other note is me and the girl are not really talking right now. She's a thaw out girl. She's the first thaw out. She'd rather I do thaw out and show thaw out. Whereas me, no, I think it's a tested it. No, thank you. I'm tired of the tested BS games and copy and pasting and all. So I'm kind of tired of that. Alright, go to the ground zone. But yeah, the girl, she's a fallout girl. She's the first fallout. Alright, so how many dogs we gotta kill? 60. Alright, while we're doing that, we need to set up to the crypto entity. So yep, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, every 3 days the Universal Endeavor updates. Personal Endeavor updates every morning at 6 o'clock my time. Wow, another day then.
Enemy targets on center.
There it is. There. That way when I come back, I'll be right here when I come back. So yep, that's great. When I come back, I'll be right here. Hello, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Hi. So, yep. And it's Saturday, so it's Saturday for Dean. So Willy Dilly Silly Nelly. Yeah, if you're watching, yeah, I did download Star Wars. So I will be taking a look at Star Wars. But again, the Star Wars all about, like, I'm the third status. I'm not subscribing. Alright, so there's no talking in this one. So yeah, target the crystal entity, get up there as quick as possible, dump all your power, and then stay at like 11 kilometers from it. Yep, get outside that red circle. Either as an engineer, yep, they need the crystal entity to be able to tank it. So yeah, there's an engineer, yeah. Only engineers can actually tank it, just anything else at all. I am not going to survive it. I managed to get out just in time. I got second place. I got second place. So, yep, I got second place. So then, again, like I said, that is the Endeavor. Every 3 days, the Endeavor updates. So, yep, I came in second place. So we can work out. Let's take a look at the map. I'm gonna grab my loot. Oh, it's on Steam? Okay, I'll definitely check it out. The Aaron saying there's a new Star Trek game called Voyager. That's 18. We got 60 law. 60 of them. And there's the crew steaming out. Alright, let's run over here where it's safe. Ah, dinosaur time! Oh, I am rubber-banding hard trying to get over there. And... oh, it's already half dead already. So yeah, like I said, if you can't seem to get the dinosaur down...
excellent work.
Oh, I hate having that small spaces.
The Boer fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
So yeah, if you can't figure out why you can't get the dinosaur down, yeah, look back here. There's two thoughts, one standing right there, and another one standing right there, that's doing shield and health heal. So I don't know which one's which, but one does health heals and the other one does shield heals. So if you can't get your dinosaur down and you can't figure out why, yeah, look back here. There's two lost commanders standing up here doing shield heals and health heals on the big Dino Rex. On the big Dino Rex. Alright, so let's take a look at this game. Oh, like it's darkly command, it's the third thing that pops up.
He promised to make America healthier. Instead, RFK Jr. gutted the FDA, undermining food and medicine safety.
Yeah, not going. So, Aaron, I think this is the one you're talking about. So it's using Starfleet Command. Yeah, that's Starfleet Command's, yeah, that's like Starfleet Command. So yeah, it's basically using Starfleet Command. So Aaron, I think this is the game you're talking about that you keep saying it's on Steam. So yeah, like I said, this is basically Starfleet Command. The other space. So these are nods that you can add to the game. And already, look, a hot fix already. February 20, 2026. So February 19, 2026, apparently is when it launched. Do, 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 do. Oh, you can get a demo of it. So yeah, there's a free demo you can download. And then here's the other one, Star Trek Resurgence. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to our favorite spot, because we gotta kill a bunch of those.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Oh, rubber tandem. No, blue dots are not with me. Oh no. Now they caught you. And 30, we gotta kill 60 balls. Again, like I say, you gotta stay near this circle for it to complete it. You gotta stay outside of the red circles. Gotta stay near this circle. There's 39. Oh, out of space again. Hello, welcome to the stream. So yeah, and you gotta kill the little neck droid behind it. You gotta kill the little neck droid behind it because it can bring the neck alive. Oh, I hate having such a small spot. Loot, 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 loot. Oh, Angel, how you doing, Angel? Oh, I've seen you posted on Facebook, Angel. So, yeah, we can get a coffee cup now. We can get a coffee cup now. Yeah.
Enemy targets on sensor.
again, you gotta stay near this circle for it to complete. So you gotta stay near this circle. So, how you doing, Angel? I've seen your Facebook posting about the new coffee cup. And that should complete the 6th day.
Taking damage detected.
Oh, that's incomplete, really? Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. What was the idea of bringing embers into your store? I need to stay alive for one more second.
Taking damage.
There's another ring store right there, yeah. Come on, activate. There's 6 then. So yep, we got Angel in the store, in the stream here. So yep. So there's Angel, there's this, that, and all. So and there's the new coffee cup right there. That you can get in the store. But up here, yep, this is now Enders. So as Angel was saying, so people can get real products with Enders. So yeah, Enders is basically the money currency that Dean is using. Just like in Star Trek, it's in Star Wars, it's Cartel. Here in Dean, it's known as Enders. So yeah, as you can see, yep. So, and there's Angel, our co-founder. So, alright, so let me get rid of junk.
Enemy targets on sensor. Taking damage detected.
Inventory full again. Darn it to hell. What am I full of?
Enemy targets on sensor.
Alright, Angel, you take it easy, Angel. Angel will stop watching. Alright, did I get all the loot? Yep, I got all that. Alright, let's leave. Okay, leave again. Let's go to sector space. Alright, Aaron, I've done my endeavors. Alright, so let's see that arcade. Again, if you're starting out, you want to do that lithium line, take care of it, get rid of it, get it out of the way. Then go down to your research lab, take care of that one, get rid of it, get it out of the way. Everything else is just eye candy. Everything else is just eye candy. $6.17. Alright, so let's jump to our fleet because we gotta take care of duty officers. Fleet star days. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. And welcome to the stream. Thank you to the Thailand. So yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the new event called Corruption. Like I said, critics really outdid themselves. And if you play Elite Source on the old Star Trek game, yeah, that's where the game is based off of, Elite Source. The Critic Studios really went out of their way. Alright, so we need to go tactical. Usually 150 is enough to cover. Alright, so usually you need 150. So that's 100. So then it's 7. So yeah, you want to be careful with your duty officers. Used to be your blues could not get donated, but now they've broken the game to where white screens and blues will get donated, but your purples and your yellows, no, they don't get donated. They stay with you no matter what. But your blues, yes, I had lost a few of my blues and I'd had to go back and get again. But like I said, the game's broken, where it used to be whites and greens would get donated, blues, purples, and yellows would not. Not no more. Nope. Blues go get donated, and he's got a bunch of blue officers. Blues go get donated. So, yep, like I said, that is the new event right there. Again, like I said, if you play Star Trek Elite Force, yes, the Canarians are really advanced, just everything else. And Kritik really went out of their way. And if you're a joint trail, which I am on both my Thad and my Klingon on the joint trail, you get extra dialogue as a trail. Extra dialogue. So, yep, extra dialogue as a trail. But now, like I said, Critic Studios really went out of their way. And yeah, there was like 3 places that I actually got spooked because the way the Canarians jump at you and attack you, I actually got spooked by them. So yeah, the Critic Studios really went out of their way. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get a refill of tea. Aaron, I got all my endeavors done. I'm just waiting on you. When you get back home, yeah, I'll sign in the Discord. So, let me go get some tea. I need something to drink. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, royal flush. I forget which one that one is. Oh, that's the Planet Killer one. Okay. Yeah, that's the Planet Killer one.
Alliance vessel, your arrival in Florida space has been noted. I am told you are here to eradicate all occupation forces. Your entry into our territory has been authorized. Though this is not the first time our common enemy invades fluidic space, it is the first time we have encountered so many of their variants. It appears they have arrived from alternate dimensions through dimensional vortices. Needless to say, they must be eliminated immediately.
How can we help you?
First, destroy the enemies at Unicomplex Alpha. This will allow our planet killers to arrive safely at a central location. Then, escort the planet killers to the outer Unicomplexes to help them destroy the incursion.
Understood.
You will find enemy ships protecting beam emitters stationed at every Unicomplex. You must destroy these ships so we can seal the dimensional vortices they are creating. Additionally, a number of ships have been disabled by these Boer. Rescue them, and they will help you. Once the dimensional vortices are closed and the Boer are defeated, the planet killers will obliterate the Unicomplexes.
Let's get started.
Clear Unicomplex Alpha so our planet killers can arrive safely.
So yeah, like I said, if you're trying to do the event and you're just trying to get something that's quick and fast, yeah, this one right here, Royal Flush is the quickest. And all you do is just alpha strike everything.
The planet killers are arriving.
And there they are.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Now they're gonna split and go different ways.
The tactical Event Gamma has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. An unseen ship has been rescued. We are grateful. The tactical cube at Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. The octahedron at Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
And like I said,
An unseen ship has been rescued. We are grateful.
so the planet killers, you got to detect. If they die, you will lose the mission if they die. Okay, the other one's over here somewhere. Up there it is. Know that he's over here to detect it. So
Planet killer Kappa is under attack.
see, Canada's under attack.
The tactical Cuban Delta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. The octahedron at Epsilon has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
So yes, if the planet killers to die, yes, you lose the optional.
An unseen ship has been rescued. We are grateful.
crap, Data's under attack now. Alright, Data, where are you? Okay, that's lower. It's Theta.
The octahedra at Theta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitters. A number of cubes have arrived at Unicomplex Airline. Destroy them.
Target shields have failed. Warning. Ship is under attack.
Wait, I don't... Oh, they're in the center. I'm in the wrong spot.
An Undine ship has been rescued. We are grateful. Strange, the cube has gone inert. Its movements are irregular. Stay alert.
Target shields have failed.
Ignore the inert board cubes. Focus on those that are active.
Cutscene!
We have analyzed your tactics. We have adapted. We are loyal. Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
The cubes have fused together. We must destroy this monstrosity. This huge cube is split into 8 sections, each with its own power source and shield. These sections must be shut down individually.
Target shields have failed.
We must leave the area.
Yay! Kill the nigga kid.
An operation well done. The Borg have been removed from this part of fluidic space, though I suspect they will attempt to return. Until then, the Undine thank you for your assistance.
Alright, Oh, hi, Aaron. Alright, so how did we do? So, Date Knock at 30, Theta dropped down to 99, Iowa 100, Kappa 96. Now here's the thing. You'll notice that we still got 36, but if the Planet Killer drops below 80%, then you'll start losing your marks to them. So they got to be kept above 80%. The only problem is when they walk in, they go 3 different directions. You got one that goes straight ahead, one they'll turn left and go towards the left side, and the other one will go in, go turn right and go to the right side. The one in the center usually takes the most damage because it goes through 3 areas, a bug area, so it goes 3. So you want to detect the one in the middle because it takes the most damage. The left and the right, yeah, again, if you don't detect them, yeah, they're going to take damage as well. Undine shits, again, there's 18 of them. Somebody was doing it, so thanks to whoever was doing it, trying to find them. So we got 13 out of 18, 26 knocks out of 36 to there, 102 total. So yeah, you can walk out. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yay, that's on a cooldown. Alright, I'm gonna start heading to where the mission is. Okay, there. Oh, apparently I've not had the thing set. Yeah, there was an update that he used the Elgato. Yep, it did get reset. So, yep, like I said, there's a big, huge update to the Elgato software. I want to say it's a tether system. It's where it's located. Okay, test. Test. Okay, now. Alright. So yeah, I think it's the data system is where the mission's at. Okay, while we're waiting. I'm like a smudge away from getting trade complete. Hello. Entertainment division. There he is. How you doing, Aaron? Entertainment division. Okay. I can hear you now. How you doing? Okay. Hi, Jonathan. Okay. I'll just let you know, guys, I'm still streaming, so...
Oh, and by the way, Daddy got a Star Trek Enterprise G.
Okay.
And it says
Oh. Okay. And melting. Yeah, guys, take your time. Like I said, the Critic Studio people. Oh, you did?
Star Trek Online now.
Yep.
Do you want to know what I got to drink from Captain?
What'd you get?
I got a hot cocoa with hot caramel and chocolate for the topper.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is. Trust me.
Well, like I said, let me ask you this, Zethran. Do you like scary missions?
He's not a super huge fan of spooky missions.
This one will scare you. This one will scare you, because there's 3 places where I actually jumped out of my chair because how spooky it is.
Really?
Yeah.
They pulled a Bonnie King on us?
Oh, it's even worse than Bonnie Ken. Think of the...
Name of his first character ship.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. Think of the monster. Think of like werewolf. The monster werewolf hunting you down and chasing you down. The main creature is called the Apex. This guy you cannot kill, even with a team, because if you was watching our stream yesterday, yeah, two people was like, yeah, let's team up and try to kill this thing. And I was like, nobody at the needle to kill this thing, because how powerful it is. And the two people actually concentrated on the deacons that like attracted, so it would attack the deacons instead of us. No, he would still destroy the deacons and then basically backhand us, backslap us, and we're instantly dead. But it's called the Apex.
You wanna know what I'll do if I actually one-shot a character in Star Trek Online?
Teabag 'em.
I will spin my chair around me and then just jump out.
Wow. Well, like I said, this game is, like I said, your daddy likes the Donnie Ken. Yeah, this guy is worse than Donnie Ken. You know, you don't hear him until he gets like down the hall and you hear, noise, and he does a sonic attack. So when he spots you, yeah, there's no running. You are basically stunned to death. And then he just jumps on you, beats on you. And when he lands on you, it's an instant kill when he lands on you. Now, there's the thing. You can't outrun it, ladies and gentlemen. If you see it and you hear it fast enough and it just starts to kick up on you and you get out of this range, yeah, you can get away from it. But if it locks onto you and starts running towards you, yeah, you're going to die. And like I said, yesterday's stream, two people like, let's kill this thing. We can all team up and try to kill this thing. The fourth person was AFK the whole time. So, yeah, we reported him. So, hopefully he got kicked. So the fourth person was AFK. But the other two, it's like, yeah, let's team up, let's try. I started to join them, so we concentrated on the deacons, activating the deacons, so it would get attracted to the deacons and go to the deacons. But the second, it would, find the deacon, destroy it, and then turn around and kill us. And like I said, it's more spookier because it's very dark. Very bloody, because you got bloods all over, that you have to be careful, because there's these bloods on the ground that if they start activating, you get a reduction in speed and reduction of power, but also mental concentration. You start to get, I don't know what I'm doing, kind of feeling, this and everything else. And now here's the thing, you can destroy the bloods, or collect them. If you collect them, you get an option for collecting them. But if you destroy them, it takes the deep dot, energy dot, and mental concentration deep dot off of you. But yeah, Critic Studio did a really good job on, and if you're a joint trail, which I am, you get extra dialogue if you're a joint trail. So I did show that on the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Klingon side level up. Sadly, it's just me really, really silly now. And everybody else is putting a stop playing. Dino keeps yelling at me to stop playing dead games and go to other games. So it's just basically me and really, really silly now. Concentrating on the fleet, trying to, get the fleet completed. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, at one time, I'd sing you sign in. At one time, there used to be 20 of us signed in, helping, doing things. That's why the third side was completed and got completed so fast, because there was a good 20 of us grinding, working on it. But yeah, I'm still trying to get the Klingon side completed. But yeah. I am sitting where I believe the mission is at. So, if you're signed in, let me send you a team invite. Okay, sending you a team invite. the lead where I'm sitting at is where it's at. It's basically down below Deep Space Nine. It's down in that sector block, below Deep Space Nine. Okay, you just joined the team. Alright, so now did the thing kick in saying, hey, I need to talk to you? Oh, okay. Yeah, because... Oh, okay. Yeah, because Dax is supposed to, call you and say, hey, I need to talk to you. And then she wants you to, like, jump to Deep Space Nine to, like, talk to her. And it's pretty cool. They actually brought her back and did everything else. And then after Starfleet Academy, yeah, I stopped watching it. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big fan of Star Trek. I love all Star Trek items. But Starfleet Academy, I am sorry. Yeah. I mean, they are really destroying Star Trek. I know you got Zephyrin's Virgin here there, but yeah, they have completely destroyed it. The so-called, the monopoly, the money, the love, the foundation that Star Trek is supposed to be. Yeah, what's his name, has completely destroyed it because you got a Klingon that's dressed in a dress, not pants and shirt, the dress. Now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are from Scotland, yes, a lot of the guys run around in skirts, but they don't call them skirts, they call them something else. Kilts, thank you. Because, like I said, if you ever watch Sean Connery, yes, when he did the Highlander movies and the two Highlander TV shows that he was part of, yes, you would see him in a kilt. No, they're not skirts, they're not a dress, they're kilts, which Scotland men would wear proudly and show off proudly. Well, that's what they're using on the Klingon. And I'm sorry, when it comes to the history of Klingon, no, none of them has ever had a kilt-type style dress. Well, it's just the woke that's going on in problems with. You got two guys kind of doing something, then you got two girls doing something, and I'm saying something because of virgin ears. But you got two guys doing something, two girls doing something, and then here's the one that really irritates me. Again, the so-called nine ability. The so-called burn was destroyed by an alien kid who lost his mommy, and he went psychotic, and when he screamed, he wiped out all Dilithians. So all these Federations and Klingon shit literally exploded, which is called a burn, because of some alien kid who lost his mommy and went into a scream. Well, not this episode, but the one before it. The Bajillion girl who, now, which goes cool, they were doing sign language. Now, I'm actually deaf. I use a hearing aid to hear. So my third language was not English. My third language was sign language. So they got sign language being used on the show, but the girl who's a Bajillion, who can read your mind, read your emotion, but she's got a device on her neck that allows her to basically talk and interact with people. Well, in the last episode where her thing deactivated, her thing like malfunctioned. And the funny thing is, when you look at these creatures, they look like turtles all over the place. And she screamed, and all of a sudden, all these like aliens, because apparently she was the only one that was immune to these You know, mind-controlling aliens. So when her device deactivated, okay, they're all dead. She literally wiped out all the aliens on the ship, plus every one of them on the planet. So she basically annihilated a species by screaming. So, like I said, I pretty much stopped watching it because it just, I'm sorry, too much wokeness. Too much wokeness. Need to change this out. Okay, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm waiting on you, so I'm waiting on you. Oh, it says you're in the area. Oh, you're way over there. Wow, you're taking the long way to here.
Yeah, that's because he said he was gonna wait for me.
Oh, okay. You want to come along?
Take my time getting there, but I don't know if you'll actually be able to join the mission.
Is he at least past 12?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because, yeah, he has to do the tutorial, and he has to do at least 11 to 12. If he's 11 or 12,
He's at least past the tutorial because he finished well, not on the Klingon side.
oh. And if you want, we could jump to the dead side.
No, it's fine.
Because like I said,
Because the last mission he did was researcher rescue.
oh, that's like, yeah, he would have been high enough. Yeah, he would have been high enough. But that's, I think he said that was on the dead side he was doing that, right? So yeah, he would be high enough if he was on the dead side. But like I said, it's just, right now, sadly, it's just me, willy-dilly silly, that's grinding on the fleet. You know, trying to get the Klingon side completed. And then willy-dilly silly, he's still doing Star Wars and wishes I do Star Wars stuff. So like I said, my Star Wars account went back to the third status, but supposedly they've got the new story coming out this spring. So, like I said, I'll resubscribe as soon as the story comes back. Because like I said, I've got two people that I don't care to team up with when I do Star Wars, and I've got to carry them when they're teamed up, which is annoying. You know, because when you got to carry somebody in a raid, that's annoying when you got to carry them. But now, like I said, if you signed in and if he's done the tutorial and he's at least 11 or higher, you should have gotten Admiral Dax, hey, I need to talk to you. And you'll see, like,
He is, if I remember right,
well, like I said, if you want him to come along, we could jump to the dead side.
I don't know that his character is that high, but I have to wait for the patch to finish. It just ran into a snag, so.
Okay. All right, well, take your time.
I picked up the mission, and I am headed to your location.
Yes, I believe I'm in the right location. I believe I'm in the right location.
You're not.
Oh, I'm not?
I'm the right years from the right location.
All right, well, let me go ahead and start it, but I'm not going to go into it then. All right, so episodes.
This is... I repeat, this is Captain Ezri Dax. I'm calling on you at the recommendation of Director Hugh from the Boer Cooperative. The species known as the Chimerans have taken over the Midas Array. I am stationed on the array, but all attempts at first contact and diplomacy have failed. The Chimerans are hostile and have corrupted the array's comms. I repeat, cannot abandon my post. Backup is required immediately.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to accept that. Alright, where is the location? Oh, okay, so I'm in the wrong location. Alright, so let me turn around and go the other way. I see you. So yeah, it's behind there. And like I said, they really outdid themselves on, again, ladies and gentlemen, the Canteria. Let me pull up the game.
If that's the case, what we can do is I can play this one with Jimmy, and then we can play.
Well, like I said, I could jump to the dead side.
We'll see. Yeah, I want to check and see what his character's level is.
Yeah, because you've got to do the tutorial, and then at least do level 11. And if you've done that, then, so here's Gug. Okay. See, on Gug, it's they're only both $9. So yeah. Alright, so this is Elite Force 2. I want Elite Force 1.
Yeah, the old Elite Force was great. 2 was pretty good too, but I liked 1 better. You did.
There it is. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the story is based on. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. This is what the game is based on. The iNod that you see them using a lot, as you can see, it's right here. So there's the iNod. So yeah, the whole entire story is basically based on these creatures, this and everything else and all. And then this is actually... This is the only scene that you actually see one of them. Yeah, so you only got one scene of that. So yeah, you can see, yep, this is the Canarian where you're actually walking around on their ship, this and everything else. But the Borg is basically like checking them out. But the Canarian, who also has the ability to assimilate, incorporate this, that, and all. So that's what the whole, basically, story, the game is basically based off of this. And Critic Studio really went out of their way, huh? Alright, well, like I said, we're on the Klingon side. So if we have to, we could jump to the dead side. Did you have to have the tutorial completed and at least do level 11? Because if you get the high on Admiral Dax screen, then yeah, you're the latest. You can do it. It's just, like I said, trying to get the Klingon side leveled. Really, Dilly Silly's the only one that's now, kind of working with me, trying to level it. Oh, he can't do it at all then. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to have the tutorial done and at least the level 11. Okay. Well, here's the thing, is the trolls unlocked for you? Yeah, because I think that's the fastest way is by doing the trolls. But I do know that the trolls I want to say the beginning part is easy, but it only works like a little bit. But then when you finally hit 30, that's when the troll starts getting tough. If you're on the third side, we had the fleet XP boost unlocked. The Klingon side, we've got them, but the only problem is we don't have all 4 stages. On the Klingon side, they only got to stage 2. But on the third side, yeah, we got all 4 stages. So if you got XP boost, go to the Federation fleet, grab them. Huh? No, I'm right below you. Oh, okay. I guess that's the name of the character then. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah. So he's technically... Now, here's the funny thing. On the third side, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the tutorial, what it is. But on the Klingon side, the tutorial is actually stretched out. So if you're still running around on the planet, doing things on the planet, you're still technically on the tutorial. Once you finally get off the planet and you go to the prison planet, that is when your tutorial finally comes to an end. When you finally get to the prison planet. So if he gets to the prison planet and you meet, Worth's one son, that's technically the end of your tutorial, because you're now getting off of the planet, you're teaming up with Worth's son, going to the prison planet. So yeah, the tutorial on the Klingon side is stretched out versus the tutorial on the third side. So, alright. Well, I guess you want to go ahead and start. Yeah, because like I said, Zephyrin, until you get to 30, a lot of the missions are easy. When you get to 30, that's when you'll start to have trouble. Because most people don't upgrade their gear until they get to 30. And then that's when the game starts stinking you. And you're like, okay, I need to upgrade my gear. But most people, and I actually had someone give me a challenge to keep the same gear that I start out with all the way until 65. Yeah, by the time I got to 30 to 50, that was tough. That was tough. The starting ship, starting gear, that was tough. Yeah. Alright, okay, beginning mission. And be ready to change your underwear a couple of times.
Glad you made it. And relieved. The level of environmental corruption down here is... And comms are still disrupted. Can you hear...
Yes, Captain Dax, we can hear you. Your signal is weak. But, where's the other ship?
No time to explain. I recommend yellow alert. The Chimerans have placed beacons in the system to summon more of their kind.
We'll deal with the beacons. Hang tight.
Clear the system and stay alert.
The beacons.
Those beacons are emitting a powerful psionic signal.
Alright. Note to the game is...
Screech, squirm. The Genresi feast on the thrill of your despair.
And
your vessel will be absorbed, devoured, every piece of matter consumed.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron's son is telling him how to fly a ship. Yep. Alright, so we got one more Canarian steer. Now I gotta kill the deacon. Yep.
Midas array sensors indicate you've destroyed a beacon. Keep it up.
You
Uranium
can grab
is
the
a
liquor, you
tri-quantum
can
pulse
probably use
wave.
it.
It's holding that unstable portal open.
Alright, now I gotta go to the other side of it. And if you look at the Nidus array, yeah, you see that's his Canarian board slowly affecting the array. Yep, like I said, I got the whole entire cook. I even got the new gun.
Your vessel will be dissected, no, contorted, no, consumed.
Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing.
Yep.
The array is picking up on an energy spike originating from the multiversal portal.
Spacebar. So I used to say spacebar W, spacebar S. Yeah, you talked to Jehu lately. Yep, we gotta go to portal and scan it. Cutscene. Yep, cutscene.
Borg vessel incoming. Its quantum signature matches our universe, but it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship. Devour, consume.
Yep.
Feasting, stretching, devouring whole.
Oh my guts at it.
Target's shield has
And what do you do with the Canarians? You cock at. So don't have to keep off running, you cock at.
four shields failing. Rear shield
Yep.
failing. Right shield failing.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comm, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
Aaron's gonna go boom.
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
That is correct. My crew and I was present on that when it was being created in that system, along with Admiral Canante and Captain Natir, not Tar. Things didn't go exactly as planned. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, now that I got Aaron on here, yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you play the Discovery storyline, that captain is actually the Mirror Universe captain who infiltrated our side of the system and did his thing, but you didn't find out that he was the Mirror Universe part until you started doing the Discovery storyline. Admiral Canante, yes, I am already predicting that this Admiral Canante is not ours. Admiral Canante is actually the Mirror Universe side Because she's doing the exact same. Oh, I don't want to fight. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I don't want to go. You just go. I'm just going to give you the order. She's doing the same thing.
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That
5 hours
timestamp
ago.
correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. Scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave. If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that.
Yep,
Hang on.
work with it.
Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature. Brace yourself. Something's
What
coming
is
through.
that?
Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated. Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2. The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you all right?
I can tell I've seen your pictures on Facebook. Alright, Alliance report indicate a Canarian gold vessel traveled from the 13th century. So again, like I said, Aaron kind of pushed the let's go button, but yeah. Oh, that's okay. So now we need to turn
I'm critically
around.
outnumbered. Need you to beam down here. And don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers.
The debris of the vessel just exploded, vessel pilot. So again, yes, because of who she is and what she is, you actually want the second comment. The vessel pilot fought till the very end, leaving to behind is a dead realize it's dishonorable to her. So yes, you want the second one, because her DNA trail, you DNA trail.
And I'd never ask you to, but chances of survival are very low. As are mine if you don't make it down here soon. Act fast.
Alan, plot a course to that shuttle. Hang in there, Dax. We're coming. So now we need to scan. Yep. There. Oh, you did? Nice.
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg
Okay,
vessel
that's-
traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
Alright, so that's the same one. Alright, where is she? She's a small little thing. There she is. Alright, scan shuttle. And there it is. Vessel identification, runabout. Sensor analysis. Vehicle does not match our Starfleet registration. Why? Because it's on the near universe side, not our runabout. It's on the near universe side. Catastrophe, breach core, ship-wide failure, residential issue. If you'll notice, the ship has the same Canarian Borg effect going on it. So, no light signs, no dialogical. Perhaps it transported out in time. Everything down. You want me to bring my officers or what? Okay, let me switch to mine then. There. Now you got two godly women. Why don't you have shields? You need shields.
Good. I see you made it
Okay.
aboard. However, your bridge officer is missing. Something caused your pattern to shift midstream. You've
No.
materialized in the wrong location. Signal is distant. Unfortunately, comms are still compromised. Likely to improve as you get closer. You'll need to find me in the shuttle bay. I'm in the middle of an experiment. Confirm some suspicions I've carried for a while now. Good luck and stay alert.
So, don't worry, Captain. I didn't get caught empty-handed. We got the access codes and schematics to this station. I'll be seeing you soon. And as you can see, yeah, Cryptic Studios really went out of their way. This is the only room that's not infected. But if you'll notice, it's basically a conference room. Alright, so let's walk over here. It is. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought it was the conference room because of the, you know, the way the room was sitting. I thought it was the conference room. Too bad you can't open the window. Let's see what's outside. Because these are windows, ladies and gentlemen. These are windows. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Now, there is a lore object in here, Aaron. I will point it to you so you can find it. That there is a lore object in here that don't show up on the map, but you gotta watch as you're walking around, because it does show up as you're walking around. The other thing, you're constantly getting swarmed. So do you have any weapon that does a lot of AoE? Okay, then that should be good enough. Because you will get swarmed a lot. The only single target you have to worry about is the Apex monster. But most of the ones are AoE types. Alright, so unlocking door. What kind of damage are you looking for? Well, if he's got the dual pistols, does he have dual pistols? What kind of weapon is he using? No, your minigun should be good enough. Because especially the one that you've got there. Oh, do you have to do door adapter system active? Because I will let you know, these Carnarians, they're like the Borg. They can adapt to you. Yep. Which they have now changed, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, again, if you watch my one video, yes, you gotta go to Thera to get the remodulator. No, not no more. It's now in your R&D, just everything else. So the old remodulator is no longer on the Thera. It's now in your R&D list. Which it's a good thing, because back then, you was able to do 3 seconds, but the dog officer still had to do 5 seconds. Well, at least you still can remodulate. Good, because you're going to need it, these. Yep, like I said. And you've got the latest weapons. That's the thing. The old weapons don't remodulate. The newer ones, okay, so here's the thing. If you got your reputation, go into your reputation, and here's the thing. If you go into the Task Force Omega, the cool thing is, if you've got the set from the task force, yes, you can actually go into it. I forget how much it was cost just to upgrade to the new system, but like in the task force, yes, you can upgrade them to the new system. So yeah, you got the personal honor guard, a weapon. So yeah, if you've done the reputation, you got that completed. I have to get the other one. Yeah, it should do. But now, like I said, it's in your reputation. You have to go into your reputation. You don't delete it, because that's what most people thought. They had to delete it, and then when they deleted it, guess what? They lost the quick level up. So they had to regrind it and unlock it again. But yeah, it's in your reputation. You can just quickly level. Alright, so let's go ahead and go. So yes, the iNod that I'm wearing, yes, this iNod is actually from the Elite Force, and I've got the whole iNod set. Alright, so let's come around the corner, get ready for first
Everything all right? The Dax symbiont picked up on a psionic reverberation.
There's the first spook. And if you look through there, you can hear something that you can't see him. Locked door sealed. Alright, go ahead and see if you can scan it. So yeah, that's what they look like. Or do we have to do it individually? Are you scanning? Oh, then we have to do it individually then. So yeah, like I said, this is the...
Vocal interface activated. Chimera neural processor linked to tricorder matrix. Unit calibrated for Chimeran psionic subspace frequency and localized data acquisition.
Okay, list properties.
Neural processor properties. Psionic activity detection. Environmental threat assessment. Foreign body analysis.
Okay, go back.
Vocal interface activated.
Review command logs.
Neural processor command log. Consume. 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 Destroy. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
And as you can see, yeah, this is the random command, chaos command is thrown. It threatened, then he overheated the notified tricorder. Most of the directives are contradictory, some are unintelligible, but then left uninvestigated. Let's go back.
Vocal interface activated.
So, like a neural processor, let's go. So yes, if you look down, as you can see, Aaron, they really did a very good job. You know. So let's go around. There's another one sitting right here. Just sitting there. Another one laying right there. Go ahead and click on the console. And let the cutscene play. Why do I have the feeling I'm being watched? Nothing on the steps. Yes, those are chameleons. They are, from the late game. Now, here's the next thing. You look down, see those little blobs? Like right here. They're cocoons. If they're active, they will slow you down. They will give you like an energy weapon reduction, but they will also like confuse you where you can't really concentrate because it's doing a sonic vibration type. Another cutscene. Why did the door just close behind that? What's that growl? Dog walking around the corner.
Psionic activity is increasing in your location. Caution advised.
Fierce abomination. You stand before a legion of death. You will be devoured, swallowed whole.
Nice. So...
You're on the right path. Comms are improving. Signal is getting closer. Heads up. Second signal heading for the ship. Stay sharp.
Did she just say a second signal is heading towards us? That's not good. Now again, Aaron. Is that console right there glowing to you? You're tactical. So somewhere in here is a tactical console. Now don't click on that. No, back out, back out. Back out. Oh, you already activated it. Yeah, this console are you glowing to you? Oh, then that's the lore object. So that's the lore object.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Alright, so it looks like we gotta do it individually. So yep, this is the lore object. And if you'll notice, the door is locked. But yeah, there is something in there. Screaming, banging. So that door's unlocked on purpose. So that's the lore object. But yeah, you'll notice, yeah. That's the root core of the Nidus array. But you got these cocoons. Okay, I'm told, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah. Okay, you must have activated it already. So, okay, walk slowly. And there it is. Notice how it's glowing, Aaron. See it glowing over there in the hall there? As you walk up to it, you'll start getting a debuff. So I'm gonna walk up to it so it'll kick in. And there it is, analyze prayer site.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Static. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform, 20% cybernetic augmentation, 45% vermiform embryo. Properties. Psionic emission. Viscous retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitro-toluene charges. Stored. Cryogenic suspension capsule at 77
Kelvin. That's on the hot side.
Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of the source pustule.
So again, shoot or kill. Now here's the thing. This is actually an option. If you kill them and destroy them, you don't get the optional. But as you're going through, you gotta collect 13 of them. So in the first wave, you gotta collect 7 of them. On the second wave, you gotta collect another 7. But in total, there's 13 of them you have to collect. So we're gonna go ahead and collect. And there's the optional kicking in, 1 of 7. And guards, or actually Canarians. So yeah, because of my AoE ability, I'll definitely keep you alive. Alright, collecting. So yes, we want the option, and we need to collect them.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is strong. You're almost here. You'll need to take the turbo lift to get to the shuttle bay. I had to seal the doors in your area.
Okay, on my way. Now here's the thing. You can collect 6 of them on the way to the turbo lift. The number 7 is actually in the shuttle bay area. And then the optional restarts again. So technically you gotta collect 13 of them. But from here to the turbo lift doors, there's 6 of them you have to collect. But you're also fighting your way. Alright, so let's unlock the door. And as you'll notice, they start activating. Come on, light up. Yeah, they really outdid themselves.
Environmental risk level has increased. Caution advised.
And there it is, there it is.
Surrender your soul.
None of that thing you attacked in the door?
It inhabits you.
So there you are. There, now you need to go collect that sack on the ground. So that's 3. Here's 4. Now these right here do the most damage. When they explode, they do the most damage to you. Because they will literally cover the whole hallway. Okay, that's 4. So okay. So the last 2 is in the shuttle bay. Okay, going to the shuttle bay. Oh, thank you to the follow.
Great, you made it. Over here.
And there she is. Now here's my dumb question. You're walking in. Don't you see her standing there? No. And she's about to attack, but she holds it down.
Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it.
Wait a minute.
Stand back.
You know me?
No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them.
Wait.
You're... me.
Both of them.
Ezri. Haven't heard that in a while. It's Operator Z now. Has been for years. Well, I'll be damned. So this is what's on the other side of that portal. Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming? Reinforcements? There's nothing but decay on my side of the fence. Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Boer. You were allied with the Jean Resi.
Now she calls them Zongrok.
Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat. But as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help.
And look, it's waking up.
Heads up. We've got
Look,
company.
it's waking up. A dinosaur. And concentrate on the dinosaur.
We can't let them take over the array.
Alright, I've got to find the optional
Your futility. Entropy is inevitable.
Alright, that's died.
I'm not leaving a single one of these bastards standing. Not in my universe.
Okay, the other one's over
not
here.
in this
There's
one.
6. Oh, you start attacking and go away. Alright, we need one more. Here's the last one right here. Well, you start attacking me, let me collect it. There, got the optional. And there they are adapting to that. See the dinosaurs? Like I said, there's 3 of them because there's 2 of us. Alright, one's down, going to the second one, going to the third. Wait, there's 4? Wait a minute. Died? Really? Aaron, I blame you. Alright, so there. Well, died dinosaurs.
It's good to see you again. I regret accepting help from the Ethereans so quickly. I'm sure many agree. I thought I had gotten pretty good at reading people over the years, but trust the Borg to fool any of us once in a while. Do you want to talk about our last meeting?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do I would like to talk about that again. Yes, the Admiral Comandante is not ours. It's the Mirror Universe, so you're going to get 3 choices.
How are you and Admiral Kumarke holding up since our last encounter with the Borg?
Now, I'm going to pick number 2, because again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Admiral Comandante is not ours. She's on the Mirror Universe side, but, you know, she tried to hide it. So if you do the discovery and you find that captain, yeah, that captain's actually the Mirror Universe captain, but you don't find out until the very end of the discovery episodes. So I'm going to pick number 2. I'm well, but I echo concerns about Admiral Comandante that she needs some help.
The Aventine is being stripped of Etherean upgrades and diagnosed for sabotage with the help of Director Hugh and the Cooperative. I boarded the array with a shuttle and my advance team. I didn't want my arrival to seem imposing. This started off as a low-risk recon mission with the intent of engaging in peaceful first contact, not combat. So much for that.
Speaking of recon, what age did you learn about the Chimerians?
Tactical data acquired by the Alliance now confirms the Chimerians exhibit patterns of targeted aggression towards Borg variants from other quantum universes. They are also strongly drawn to protomatter. While in close proximity with them aboard the array, I'm sure you also noticed their speech patterns reveal a desire to accumulate knowledge and experiences, much like a joined trill. However, they're unable to do so, overwhelmed by a cacophony of thoughts and fragmented desires. This leads them to consume the matter around them, hoping this additional data will somehow overcome their chaotic impulses. My research also reveals that a Chimeran's genetic framework is dominant in its expression, nullifying any Etherean genomic contributions. In short, they're immune to fusion and manipulation.
This is a version of our species that goes beyond physical assimilation, and I'm guessing the Ethereans knew about their immunity as well. Why are they attacking the Midas Array then?
The million Latinum question that I happen to have an answer to. I located an unlicensed stock of protomatter containers in the primary antenna control room. They're flocking to it. I'm not sure how it got there or why they're interested in it. Maybe Operator Z can enlighten us before we move on. Anything you can share is valuable to us.
Now again, ladies and gentlemen, if your plane is a joint trail, Dax is a trail, Z is a trail, but I am also a joint trail. So if you're a joint trail, you can get extra dialogue.
Well, the Genresi were Borg long before they were Trill. In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously.
Now, if you click on Tony Lore, yes, you'll get the basic of what they're doing. That if you're a joined trail, because she's a trail, Captain is a trail, you're going to get a little bit more dialogue. So, do you want me to click it or just go on? Sure. Okay.
What do you want to know?
So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get this basic stuff, but you'll also get a little bit more dialogue is on the trail. It's a worm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it tends to do that. Because, like I said, the game came out in 2009. Then it went live 2010. So it's an old game engine. Very old game engine. You might be hitting a digital wall. You might be going the wrong direction. Then again, hit your space bar, you'll jump. Because some stairs glitches, and you have to jump up the stairs by hitting space bar to jump up. But like I said, it's an old game engine. Game engine came out in 2005. They started working on it. 2009, you was able to data test it. 2010, you was able to, become a data tester. Welcome back, by the way. So your son's trying to go outside of test, and there's glitching. Alright, so again, we can just continue on, or we can go to the different scenes. Because on the trail, you're going to get extra dialogue. Okay, well, I've already done that then, so I'm already... Because while you was gone, I went ahead and did it. So I'm down to where it said I had all the information I needed. So I'm going to click on that.
How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a firm footing in your universe? And what about our allies? Starfleet, the Federation, the Borg Cooperative.
Now remember, she's on the Near Universe side. Now here's the thing, the Near Universe side, if you're playing Star Trek Online, and you're paying attention to the Near Universe side, yes, it is slowly being assimilated and taken over, to listen to her answer.
The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the incursion of 2409, when they invaded the Vega colony. The crew of the USS Aventine, one of Starfleet's finest, was tasked with a crucial mission. They abandoned the ship when the Borg boarded them. Their mission was unsuccessful. According to reports, anyway.
The USS Aventine. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That was Dax before she became Captain Dax. She was like Commander Dax. I think it was her captain at the time, but she was like a, number one on that ship. So, yeah. The USS Aventine, what?
I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that sector. But of course, you never made it because you left. I wonder who captained the Aventine.
I sent to this night the conversation another time. Speaking of captains, do these Carnarians have a queen? Now here's the thing about the Dork, ladies and gentlemen. The Dork is a hive 9. All the other Dorks are drones, but they have a queen that controls them all and handles them all. So, does the Carnarians have a queen as well?
As far as I can tell, they're just a horde without a head and no one to guide them. Trust no one who wishes to be their queen or otherwise control them. They can't be controlled and they can't be bargained with. Striving to do so only ends in death. Now these Borg seek out protomatter as sustenance without knowing why. I don't know how so much of it ended up aboard your array. There's none of it left in my universe.
Now you'll notice what she just said there. Protomatter does not exist in her universe because it's then completely mined and used up. Whereas on our side, we're only finding pockets of protomatter here and there. So, if that's the case, we're only finding pockets of it. Then on her side, yeah, protomatter is completely used up and gone. Now here's the thing, because this is the extra dialogue right here. Before we go, you recognized me. You recognized me earlier. Who was that about?
You're right. This might be hard to believe, but I owe you. The other you. Back in my universe, your counterpart was one of the leaders of the joined Trill Objectors. The Objectors opposed the Symbiosis Commission's experiments on symbionts, as well as their engineered descent into madness caused by the protomatter-based serum. You condemned the Commission and exposed it for its crimes, unethical genetic augmentation, and reckless endangerment of trillion and symbiont life forms. As an unjoined Trill, I was initially rejected from the movement and thought of as a liability. But you saw my eagerness to take up arms and convinced your allies. You brought me into the fold. I'm only sorry I couldn't save you in time, or kill you myself before the Jean Resi got their hands on you. So even though I'm eager to get to Trill, I'm just as eager to repay you. Any version of you. You've got my word. Lead the way.
And there it is. And again, she calls them Jean-Ri, whereas we call them Canarians. Thank you for telling me this. Captain Dax, what's the plan?
Fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the tri-quantum beam and close that multiversal portal.
Yep.
Let's hope we find your bridge officer along the way. I'll also be collecting Chimeran pustules. Director Hugh of the Cooperative is calling in a favor. Actually, I could use a hand if you see any along the way.
And again, as you saw, as you was going up to here, you gotta collect 7 of them. Here, you get the section optional. And the funny thing is, the third optional, even though it's an optional, it doesn't really count. But here, yes, you get another 7. That if you collect all 7 of them, you'll get an accolade for collecting them. So yes, if you see those little pods on the ground or cocoons on the ground, don't destroy them, collect them, because there's an accolade in them if you collect them instead of destroying them. Okay, you got it, let's go.
And turn off that tricorder's voice output, would ya? We're practically announcing our next move to the enemy.
Good, fine, let's go. And then she's gonna start yelling at you. Where is she? There she is. So, as you can see, yep, over here. Hey, you, hey.
I've managed to locate your bridge officer's position. We'll be with them in no time.
Now, when you jump down there, she's gonna be in right in front of you. Okay, go to lower deck. And there she is. So as you can see, optional 07. Reach the antenna control.
Your officer might need shore leave after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier.
See, she likes to work by herself. Oh, and watch your heads. Uh-huh. Now, there's a lure object in one of these rooms where as you pass under it, it grabs you and pulls you. So, yeah, watch above your heads. But it's a lure object.
Don't leave any of those pustules behind.
All right.
Who knows what they could turn into.
And there they are attacking already. Okay, that's 2. It's the next room.
Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways.
Symbiosis is inescapable. There is no protection but chaos.
These parasites are beyond hope. They only deal in destruction.
Enemy target on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
Will you let me collect it, Dr. Takanay?
Flanking damage detected.
Yeah, I'm trying to collect the thing so you can get the Arco for it. And there's the Apex monster.
Shield losing power.
See that big guy? Concentrate on the Apex monster.
There's a storeroom nearby. Call it a shortcut.
Okay, that's died. 6 and 7's inside the other room. Yeah, it's this round. Get ready. So yeah, here's the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, notice the tangling thing's hanging down. Right there is a lure object that if you run into it, yes, he'll grab you and pull you up to the ceiling. And I'm gonna go collecting.
You will be consumed.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Corrupted dirtbag.
There, got all 7 of them. Everything else we can just kill.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Ah, I gotta modulate. Alright, so did you get the lore object?
We've made it this far. There's no turning back.
Like I said, did you get the lore object? Unless you got lucky, let's complete it.
We've made it this far. There's no turning back. We're closing in on primary antenna control, and I'm not sure what awaits us there. Can we still count on you, Z? My loyalties lie with your friend. But I could make an exception.
Okay, let's keep moving. And there it is, right there. You should get an accolade for it. Congratulations. So it's gonna make us do both
Boer
of
body
them.
analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule.
So yeah. That's the thing. And like I said, in the Elite Force game, yeah, you have to be careful, because if you try to pass under some of these thinking that it's nothing, yeah, he would grab you, pull you up, and then basically kill you. Yep. Alright, so we ready to move on? Yeah. Yeah. He's on my friends list, right? Oops, wrong one. Friends. Okay, I don't see him online. Yeah, I see you, but I don't see him. Put in Discord what his name is, and then I'll send it to him. Oh, you're injured. Muscle strain. I've got high pads if you need them. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, you see the little minion that's up in the corner? Click on the 3 heads. If we're friends, it will show up under that. But if I don't have them. Yeah, you're high enough. You should be able to send it. Because I had not changed your level. Even though Josh thinks that I should downgrade you because you don't play anymore. But no, I had not changed your level, so. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, yep. After my fleet, yep, I am. Once you're to 85, you're next out to the fleet. Again, if you're starting out, you want to do your Dilithium line, take care of it, get rid of it. Go down to your research lab, take care of that one next, get rid of it. Everything else, just eye candy. So sadly, it's just me, Willy Dilly Silly, who's still grinding on it. Still grinding on it. Did you find it? Like I said, I hadn't degraded you, so you still should have the power. Unless Josh degraded you. Because like I said, Josh was kind of there at the end of it a while back. You know, the dead players that wasn't playing, the great all of them, and there he is. So, Zatron, welcome to the fleet, Zatron.
Sorry, he was getting bombarded with
Yeah, and sadly, in this game, yes, you want to join a fleet immediately, because the other fleets are just stand fleets. And just think, Zatron, once you're trying to get to the next level, even though we're a little store, trying to get up the tide, but you have a lot of stuff unlocked that you can use as a fleet. So you did a level up your character nicely. Alright. Okay, you ready, or are you still holding? Alright. Okay, clicking on the door.
We're almost there. Stick together, everyone.
And we are gonna get swarmed. And there he is! Can't target him! Can't target him! But you saw, he threw me back. He threw me back.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
You must join, and never leave.
Target the big guy, he hit
now, and I
target.
never will be. Request denied, asshole.
Yeah, he's right behind you, Tom. He's got you targeted at him. And there's that sonic attack he does. We already killed it. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, that's the big guy right there. That's the egg-cut creature. Now, the only problem is, these guys are weak compared to the big one that attacks you at the end game. Oh, I gotta remodulate. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Click on the door. Now, before we click in, look through the doorway. Now there's two of them right here. They already sent you, and they're already just kind of sitting there. So yeah, we've got to take that whole room out. So that eight-deck creature, you can't see it because it's on the other side of the car. But yeah, he's on the other side of that car waiting for you. So unlocking the door, get ready for the fight. A lot of AoE. She throws a grenade and kills these instantly. The hell was that? Dun dun dun. Apex creature.
Operator, look out.
Yeah, that is the very final boss that you fight in Elite Dangerous.
Are you alright?
And Elite Source.
Fine. Let's take these vermin out.
It was.
We have to take down this Chimeran so we can get to the beam.
We are Ressi. We are one. We are me. We are all.
And I'm dropping my healers.
You are.
Because we are definitely going to need the healers.
You will never know happiness or pain.
The abyss gives. It promises endless. Symbiosis frees the bloated mind.
And there you're doing a sonic depression. Now you'll notice, because I got my healing thing down, he's attacking the healing thing, trying to get rid of it. Yep. Now here's the problem. If you'll notice now going to attack, they just assimilated now going to attack, so they started attacking me. Ooh, get out of the red circle, red. Oh, god damn it. Ow. Alright, I got all my butts active and I'm dying.
That's it. That's all of them.
That's fine, man.
We did it.
Okay, where is she?
If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran pustules over to the Cooperative via one of the consoles in this room, then Director Hugh can get started on his research. This can't wait. Z, watch my back. I'll reverse the polarity of that beam and close up the portal. Time to say goodbye to the hellhole you came from.
Yep, no time to waste. So, it's gonna be on this side of the room. There she is. So yeah, you have to go out the right on her. But if you'll notice her, take a look at her. Notice her. She is... Okay. But if you'll notice her, yeah, she's slowly being infected. While you're talking, running around, she is slowly being infected. Alright, let's send the Deep Space Nine. Nope, transmission failure. Okay, good that. Okay, Lunar Alpha. Now here's the funny thing. Lunar Alpha used to be where you had to go crafting. That if you had to do certain missions that had, like this kind of stuff that had a science, tactical, or engineer, yes, you had to do Lunar Alpha because that's where you'd go. So Lunar Alpha, transmission failure. Okay, door cooperative. Oh, and the transmission went through. Transmit data to door cooperative. Transmission completed. Collect a reward.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the polarity. Something's not lining up.
Okay, I'll take a look. Now, here is clear. Now, to me, because I'm an engineer, and you're tactical, so you should have tactical showing. Is tactical showing? Do the thing until it shows up. Because to me, it's this device right here. You're tactical, so it should be showing. Okay, it's over there to you. Oh, you must have not done the transmission yet. Yeah, because to me, it's this one right here. I figured tactical is somewhere over there. Oh, there it is. Disable beam. Don't do anything.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the
accolade. Okay, you're in the center.
The polarity's been reversed, but something's wrong. This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one option here.
You're suggesting we travel to the other side. What do you think, Z? Z, what's wrong with you? Cutscene. And like I said, while you were fighting, she was slowly being infected.
This is it. There's no reversing a Jean-Res infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation.
Now pay attention to her.
This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor.
Wait!
Bastard! Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who?
Ew.
Who will come for you? Z? Just
And
end
notice
it.
the on her neck.
Happy to die. Like I said, I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Ezri. I know.
So,
She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal.
alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you'll notice the two clues, a female will be chasing her. So who's the female? And now, in our universe, Captain Dax is
A Chimeran
married to the
Unimatrix
Zor.
in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding. This dimension has fallen to the Borg. Is that the Harmony?
Yep.
And
they're
another
Harmony.
tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet.
So,
Long-range
that is
sensors indicate the
inner
Harmony's
universe
weapons platform is
Harmony.
dormant. But if you ask me, we can never be too careful.
I agree. Let's disable it and get this over with. So again, like I said, in our universe, Captain Dax is married to Dr. Dajir, so they're married. But if you'll notice in her comment, she, cussed them out, but at the same time, didn't say nothing about them being married. Just, I work alone, I'm always alone. I do things
Harmony looks a
alone.
little different since
But
when
then
last
she
you
also needs to
encountered
counter that she's going to come to me, she's going to control me, she's going to convert me. So, who is she talking about? So, what do you like so far? Aaron? What did you think so far? And that is there is the Near Universe Canarian. So scan the Harmony. Cutscene.
Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony's shields with their psionic
we need the
beam.
ones with target
We'll need to
markers.
target the beacons first to get through that shield.
Ripping flesh, bulging body. Consume its matter, consume its mind.
Don't throw
These
my
pustules
powers
are
on it.
emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational system.
Yeah, I dumped everything into it.
Target's shields have failed.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Near Universe side. But if you'll notice, yes, we're tactically down below the Deep Space Nine area. But yeah, this whole area is below Deep Space Nine. So this whole area, you'll notice it's Canarian Borg.
Hang on.
And
the Harmony
there
is
goes
teleporting.
There goes teleporting.
The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the hive beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
Why such discord? Symbiosis is inevitable. To feel, to play is the Legion's only victory. Feed us.
Yep. Like I said, if you get to that though, you don't worry, because I got my threat protection active, so they'll target me.
That's it. The shield is down.
Yeah.
Target the Harmony.
Well, here's the thing. That was, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? But it's been a while since you played. But like I said, you're doing good. I had not one time had to throw a heal on you. Not one time. So what do you do with a door when you cook it? Cook boards. Yep. Like a chip, that's a good one.
Heads up.
And
the
there
Harmony
goes
is
jumping
teleporting
again.
again. Let's take those beacons out and finish what we started.
Twist the mind. Break it, bend it, warp it. To absorb is to ascend. No order, no command can control us. Every dimension will be consumed.
Yep. Yeah, one side cleared.
Target shields have failed. Right shields failing. Rear shields failing. Left shields failing. Fore shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Left shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Consume.
Fore shields failing. Left shields failing.
Final side.
The shield is down. Time to
And
target the
time to
Harmony.
take it out. it's a cutscene.
The portal is closing. We need to go to full impulse before your ship gets torn apart by a proto-matter shockwave. I'm receiving a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
Yeah, somebody's waiting for us on the other side. Hey!
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately.
I'm negative.
The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
An audience, you say? You're a Borg.
Together, we can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy and prevail. Perfection requires strength.
Are you suggesting alliance, Borg?
They're afraid. Afraid of the Ethereans and the Chimerans.
Sounds like it. How can we trust you, Borg?
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection. A threat has been posed to perfect and imperfect beings of this universe. Your survival demands that you assist us. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
Wait, hold on, Borg. Let's talk about this. And there goes Glutton out.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiation.
An audience? Like the Queen? It sounds like a Queen candidate tonight.
Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if we would have survived without you. I know we couldn't save her, but at least we saved the Midas Array. That's gotta count for something.
Speaking of her, do you want to take her to Dr. Trill into your thin lane?
No. She worked alone. If you could beam her over, I think the Aventine would like to host a burial amongst the stars for the operator. Even though she hadn't been in Starfleet for a long time, by the sounds of it, Z was still a hero. We owe her that much.
I think she'd like that, consider it done, beaming her over to you now.
Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery. I don't know what's more unsettling. A mirror Borg unimatrix in fluidic space, or a Jean Ress one in the Chimeran reality.
And again, you have three choices: Blue Space, Canarian, or the last one. Now, to me, because of the Elite Force game, I pick the second one. The Canarian reality feels worse, even if it's a throttle and tucked away behind a portal, but I don't think it tops watching yourself die. How are you feeling, Captain?
I feel strange. Meeting yourself, watching yourself die, and being part of that choice. That's harder than I can describe. But harder yet was coming face to face with this devastating alternate reality. Who's to say what would have happened in our universe had I left Starfleet? And what might have happened in hers had she decided to stay? I guess we'll never know. We lost one of our own today. That must have been difficult for you too. How are you holding up?
And again, remember what she said. She fought along beside you. Now here's the difference. In her reality, you are a full trail. But in her reality, she never became joined with the trail because she basically went against the group that allows people to become trails or not. She never became one because apparently they was trying to turn them into super soldiers, and she did not like that idea of them being turned into super soldiers. So she never became a trail. Whereas me, yep, I'm the trail. Captain Dax is a trail. So I'm gonna pick number 2. I feel heartbroken. I know that we had only just met her, that she was one of us. In fact, she's more than that. She's in some ways a you, without the symbiosis.
You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect on. This has been a lot. I'm not sure I even have the words to describe it. Let's keep in touch. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, you too, Captain Dax. Looking out. And then we got the cutscene at the end.
Thank you again for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that the Midas Array is secure and free of Chimerans, comms in the area are back online, and the Alliance is sending over a unit. Cleanup and protomatter confiscation. By closing the unstable portal to the Chimeran universe, we managed to buy ourselves some time. However, I've already received reports of Chimeran incursions surfacing in other systems. Perhaps someone should consider meeting with the Boer Collective in some capacity. I know an alliance founded on the basis of fear of a common enemy can be risky, but it might be the only shot we have against the Etherians and the Chimerans. As for me, I'll be heading to Trill. I've got a word of warning for the Symbiosis Commission, should they ever be inclined to experiment with joining in protomatter in our universe. Director Hugh is meeting me there. We're hoping our combined research will convince them to put some new laws in place. Until we meet again.
And that's because you can see right there, yes, in her reality, yes, they were being turned into super soldiers and were basically super soldiers to her reality. But in our reality, yes, we use trills differently than everything else. So as you can see, to the next event, yet we'll be meeting her and Hugh, more than likely, dealing with the whole, what's going on with symbiosis, why are they being modernized and militarized and, all that stuff. So, that's going to be interesting in the next update, right, Aaron? And right there, you should have gotten 2 more accolades, completing, Aaron. You should have gotten 2 more accolades. So there was a total of 4 of them. Total of 4. Alright, so rest of your thoughts on the... Like I said, Critic Studio really did a very good job on, spooky and monsters. Yep. Yep. Yep, pretty much. Well, you'll notice on the whole entire outfit, I've got the whole entire now. Of course, on the third side, I've not done it to unlock it yet. I only got part of it unlocked. Whereas on the Klingon, because I'm trying to level up the Klingon fleet, yeah, I've got the whole hazard knitter outfit, the whole hazard knitter weapon set. So I've got all of that unlocked and everything. I just gotta do it to the dead side. Yeah, well, like I say, when it comes to fighting the Boers, yeah, that I-9 gun and the rest of the setup really helps you fight them, and you really don't have to worry about them, doing anything to you. So, yeah, that's a very good set against the Boer. Yeah. Oh, we already got it. Yeah, we already got it. Go to the Thera. Go to the Thera. I'll show it to you. Yeah, go to the Thera and I'll show it to you. Because the sad thing is, I want to say it was a summer event. that you had to get it. It was a summer event. So yeah, we'd already got it unlocked already. So I'm beating down. Alright, I'm waiting on you. Yeah, for some reason it's sitting back to my ship. Alright, so let me find it. I gotta slot it. Yeah, you need to go to the other one. You might be dealing with the black hole. You need help. Ow, that's not good. Yep, this is my character. Alright, it says I have to quit, but I don't see it. Oh, you know why? Because I got crap. Let me get rid of some of the crap out of my inventory. That's why it's not letting me have it. Sadly, the there is now in optional, because there's another one. You and I did it. It was part of the storyline. Not anymore. The there is now an optional. That's just not lower. Alright, photon burst, that's what it's called. There it goes. I had no idea what happened. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. No, it's not. There it is. Finally down there. Alright, I got it now, finally. So switching weapons. So, there it is. There it is. Ready to go watch it in action? I need to find, now it does AoE mostly. So here's these guys. So here's button 1. That's button 1. Okay, here's button 2. Like I said, that's mostly button 1. Button 2, I need to find a group of them. So let's go to this one group to respawn back in. Come on, spawn back in. Come on, spawn back in. There they are. So this is button 1. It takes out just 2 or 3 of them. And this is button 2. Now we're just killing boards. And like I said, it literally fires a little photon torpedo. So yep, as you can see here, and yeah, they literally made this off of the Elite Force game. Same design, same looks, same torpedo. And it's got a hell of a range. Like that dork over there was over 30 kilometers away, and I was still able to hit him. See, 30 kilometers away, and I'm still able to hit them. See, another one, 30 kilometers away. So yeah, like I said, that range, so if you're next to them, yeah, he won't light up unless you put some distance between them. That's good. So yeah, you definitely need to, now the only problem to you might have to go into the buy dock option, because it was an event award. So you're probably gonna have to wait until it shows up in the nut store, Aaron. But like I said, it was an event, just everything else and all. So, yeah, that would be nice. Yep. Ooh, guy in there. Yeah, they did toward the end, and that's got the lockbox for now. Got the whole lockbox. You can get all of the Canarians, Therians. So that's what the whole lockbox is. There. Now we get shield and that's the dot of it, so they get too close to you. Your rifle dot's only available. They get too close to you. Now see, you took a few minutes to kill them, Lord me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where the hell did you shoot behind us for? Oh, there's this group behind us. But yeah, for you to get this weapon, yeah, it's gonna be a dieback option to you. But yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the weapon. So that's the whole entire Hazard Force, weapon set. The Ionide, this photon launcher. So it's one hell of a weapon. Yep, and like I said, it's got a 30 meters range. Oh, it's shot behind them. Oh, but there must have done a group behind them. See, way over there. That group's way over there. They're 30 kilometers away. See, 30 kilometers away. That's 20. Oh yeah, you want to unlock your nodulator, Aaron? You want to unlock the nodulator. Yeah, because like I said, it's no longer, I'm going to run to the guy. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the original nodulator used to be up here, so they've moved it to where he's no longer in his store. It's in your R&D now. Nogi! Nogi! Yeah, like I said, it used to be you had to run over to this guy, but nope. He no longer has the 3-second retraction modulator. Nope, it's now in your R&D. It's in the engineering section. R&D, engineering. I want to say it's engineering, I think. Nadine. Kits and modules? Okay, so it's not under kit and modules. Yeah, that's the Boer thingy. So ground weapons? There it is. Yep, ground weapons. So like I said, it used to be you had to go to Terra to get this pre-sync renodulator. Now here's the thing. Used to be you can only use it but your bridge officers couldn't. Now by putting it here, your bridge officers can have it. The reason why is because the original only does 5 seconds. When you got this one, it knocks it down to 3 seconds. So a lot of times use it or use it, but again, like I said, back then, yeah, your bridge officers could not use that. So you had 3 seconds, while your bridge officers had to do 5 seconds. By doing it this way, now your bridge officers can have it. Now here's how you do it. First you have to craft it, but then put it on your bridge officer, because if you have it on you, it's going to say you can't have the second one. But if you craft it and then put it on your bridge officer right away, then it's going to pop up and say that you can craft it again. And again, by doing it this way, that way you and your bridge officers will only take 3 seconds to remodulate. 3 seconds. But if you get the iNod weapon and the other, like, newer weapons, nope, you got an auto nod already active. Yeah. Well, I need a break because I had I've got a nature call I have to take care of. So, anything else? Yep. But no, like I said, that afternoon mission, yes, Longsword just signed on. Hi, Longsword. So Longsword's watching the stream. Hi, Longsword. Aaron. Like I said, Longsword says hi. The no Longsword, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Yeah, me and Aaron running around for the last, almost 4 hours on this. So, yeah. Like I said, Longsword, if you've not done the new mission, yes, if you played Elite Force, the Star Trek Elite Force, yeah, Critic really went out of their way to bring a lot of their environment to Star Trek Online. Alright, well, I need to break it. Like I said, Mr. Call is definitely calling. So, here's our ending. Alright, so like I said, check out those other links, just that and all. Please definitely do help me out, because I live on an SSI check, and thanks to the SSI system and others kind of getting very tight, I could really use the help, just that and all, if you like what I'm doing. So, yep, please help me out if you can. Otherwise, I will see everyone later now. Bye. Bye, Aaron. Bye, Zephyrin.